The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Let's go to Dell in Texas. Hey, Dell, what's going on?
Hey, Tom.
How you doing, man?
My call. Great.
Thanks for calling. Thanks for holding. Appreciate it.
I love your show. I just stumbled upon it probably, maybe a month ago.
And how'd you find us?
I found you on YouTube.
YouTube. That's a beautiful thing. Well, we appreciate you growling and prowling with us. Welcome to the Tiger family, man.
Wow.
Wow. I like it. Totally.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Wow. Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. It's a TGIF, folks. Let's make it a great one. Believe in the magic of tomorrow, and your spirits will be lifted on the wings of hope. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 14, NASDAQ down 4, S&P's up 2. All the indices, folks, giving it up on price. Had an expansion of price out here, giving it up. We're going to go through these markets. Gold contract up $4.50, traded at $1,242 an ounce. Gold, different story. Gold, building cause for higher prices, laying right under its highs. What you can expect next week is that gold's going to bust topside once again. Silver up 19 cents, $15.35 an ounce. Silver, as soon as it got back inside the $15.22, you're in the higher range. Silver is going to make a run for that $16 area. That's where the sellers are. We'll see if they can get through that supply line at the $16 level. Platinum up $9.90 at $967 an ounce. You have copper up a penny at $2.08. Light sweet crude's the mover, baby. Up $2.33, $39.59 a barrel. The oil market, folks, is what's going to end up having this S&P get up to its price projection of 2087. Right now, we're 2046. 2087 is the ABC price projection. Bonds, the 10-year note, down 5 ticks, 131.02. 30-year bond, down 20 ticks, 166.12. Both of them are still over the downdraft from March 1st. Bottom line, that means they can go at a higher price. King Dollar's toast. Get the peanut butter, get the jelly, get the cream cheese. Do it up, folks. Down 284 ticks, 94.22. King Dollar's making its way down to the 92.50 to 92.30 area. Euro is up 25 ticks, trading at 114, and the yen is trading at 108.26. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? We go over to the SPY. We take a look at the SPY. Price spread, you get everything out here, folks. Okay, so yesterday, what do we do? Yesterday, the SPY goes down from $205.56 to $203. You had an expansion of volume. We did 113 million shares. That was coming into 137. Now, we had the expansion of volume from where we've been. We certainly didn't have the expansion of volume to break down. Today, what happens, you go to a higher price point, you have light volume, you pull back, that's on your daily. Now, we're on Friday, so let's do the weeklies. On the weeklies, guess what? We haven't moved. On the weeklies, what we've done is this. Last week, you do 450 million shares. You go from $202 to $207. This week, we're going to do 438 million shares, and you get the same place. Bottom line, this little baby, volatility in spades, no doubt. I suspect still my bear suit is hanging in my closet. Got it when we had a reunion last weekend. Got it out of the social club in South Boston, brought it back. It's hanging right now, getting ready to get put on. But guess what? It's not going to get put on for probably another couple weeks because this S&P wants higher price. Let's go to the Qs. We take a look at the NDX 100. What do you have with the NDX 100? This is what we have. And as we put this together, I'm going to show you what I'm looking at, folks. And it's going to be the oil market that's going to basically get this baby into the higher price. So, NDX 100, 3 Qs. 17 million shares today, you're down 32 cents. Yesterday we come down with 28 million shares. You're going into 29 million shares. So what you have here is this. The Qs are coming down with lighter volume. And it's pretty dramatic, too. The dramatic part is 17 million going into 29 million. Gold contract. What do we have with the gold contract? What we have with the gold contract is this. This is a pretty wild setup. So gold today, really a sideways move. We went from 1231 to 1244. You're at 1241 right now. You have done 126,000 contracts. Yesterday we pushed higher with 189,000 contracts. We're hanging right at the highs. That's on the daily. We go take a look at the weekly. What you have with the weekly is this. Weekly right now, we went from a price point of 1215 to 1242. You still have an intraday ABC structure on the way up. Now it's 2 days now at 1250. This baby, if we close where we are, which is 1240, we're already into the lows of the high. The lows of the high on a weekly basis is 1237. The high is 1287. That's saying it wants to go after that high. If we go take a look at the XAU, what you're going to see is this. And the equities are what brought the gold contract higher in the first place. The XAU, which is a Philadelphia Gold and Silver Index, which is the weakest indice, by the way. When you look at the XAU, the HUI, guess what? It's over its highs. The high that was generated out here on March 17th was $73.81. You're at $73.90. Bottom line, you very well could have an additional ABC structure on the way up. We'll get the volume 8 o'clock tonight. The Gold Bugs Index. What do you have with the Gold Bugs Index? That just blew it away. The high that was generated out here, and the Gold Bugs Index was $189.33. We're at $193.31. You're up $6.99. Same type of setup there. If you want to see some individual stocks, bottom line, Pan American Silver taking the highs out in a dramatic way. The high in Pan American Silver was $11.30. You're up there at $12.01. Anglo Ashanti, I believe that's up there too. Anglo Gold, rather. Anglo Gold, the high is $14.31. You're at $14.57. Bottom line, gold stocks, silver stocks want higher price. You're going to see this next leg coming at you. The notes. Let's go over to the notes. We take a look at the notes. What we have with the notes is this. 10-year note trading at 131.02, down 5 ticks. We were down as much as, 9 ticks, and you did have volume on the way down. Bottom line, though, if you close over the 130.27, you can get the higher price. Okay, now let's go to the oil market, because the oil market, folks, and this is the correlation. So the question in the den is that why would the market give everything back when, in fact, the oil market is still up? That's just deviance, man. The stock market's job is what? Take the most amount of money and with the most amount of people in the least amount of time. Guess what? This is a perfect correlation. Oil goes up, market goes down. Everyone's going to say, okay, let's short the heck out of this thing. Guess what? Wait till next week. It's a beautiful thing, folks. So oil's up from $37 to $39.85. Oil's going to make the run up there to $42.49. The real question is, does it blow it away with volume and get up into the $47 area? You stay right there, folks. We're coming right back.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
In quiet markets, investors search for new trading opportunities. We'd like to introduce you to a new product that provides opportunities even in flat markets. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a new and innovative Chicago-based exchange registered with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their trading platform. Nadex never charges a fee to use their platform, which even includes real-time charts and full customization capability. Nadex's unique short-term binary options allow traders and investors to capitalize on strategies even when the underlying markets are quiet. Nadex's innovation has allowed them to come up with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com, or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. Until recently, it was almost impossible for the average investor to hedge against currency risk in Europe or Japan. For a bold trade on Europe or Japan that protects against moves in currency, trade HEGE or HEGJ, 2 times currency hedged leveraged ETFs from Direction Investments. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. We have the Dow up 8, Nasdaq's down 5, S&Ps are up 2.5. And as you come over to our website, folks, at TFNN, we do this a couple times a year. We do the Tiger Dollar sale. Now, this one's a special sale. It's the tax day Tiger Dollar sale, and you can get up to a bonus of 40%. Tax day this year, folks, is April 18th because you have a holiday in Washington, D.C. It might be the whole country, actually. It's Emancipation Day on the 15th. As you come over to TFNN, first off, the way the Tiger Dollars work is that they're good on all products at TFNN, have no expiration date, totally transferable. So you have from today until next Sunday, until next Monday, and the way that works is this. If you buy $500 of Tiger Dollars, you get $600, which is a 20% bonus. If you buy $1,000, you get $1,300, which is a 30% bonus. If you buy $1,500, you get $2,100 to spend, which is a 40% bonus. Bottom line, if you do have product at TFNN right now, great way to save a lot of money. If you're looking to get product in the future, also a great way to save a lot of money. Let's go to Rob in Los Angeles. Hey, Rob, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, how you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Yourself?
Pretty good.
Cool, man. You making money on Genco?
I just bought it today at 57 cents.
Yeah, let's take a look at this, man. This is going to be an interesting trade. So check this out, folks. This is Genco Shipping and Trading, okay? This is a shipping company. The low for this year is 45 cents. The high is $8. And now if we bring this back, if you want to see a mind blower, folks, I'm going to bring this back for 10 years. I'll bring it back further than that. Let's how far. I guess 10 years the most you can bring it back. So this is, all the shippers, too, did the same thing. This went from $20 down to 45 cents, okay? That being said, what Rob is looking at here is this, is that you had a sign of strength. Well, first off, it hit a low in February 12th of 45 cents. You go up, and it had 3 separate days of a sign of strength, and you got all the way up to $1.74. And what do you do? And by the way, the 3 days had wide price spread, had accelerated volume. And see, this is the danger part. Okay, so let me show you one of the... I've seen these happen before. Now, this is the danger. When we went from 45 cents up to the 174, we couldn't get over the last high of 178. And that's a problem because swing points, folks, is where market talks, walks, and squawks, okay? So that being said, what do? You back down again, and we get down to the 51 cent, and we do it with dramatically lighter volume. Now, what do you have out here today? Well, today you have volume, and you're pushing the 60 cents, and it's pretty dramatic. You know, we had 182,000 shares yesterday. What you have today is 812,000. I like the trade, man. You know, I like the trade. What I don't like, Rob, and this is where you don't stay into these long periods of time, I don't like that did not take out that swing point, man. You know?
So would you put any stop under the lows, or?
Yeah, you can put the stop in the 45. I mean, you know, this is if you trade these, and I like trading these, by the way, folks, okay? If you trade these, you know, this is where this thing can go to $1.10 in a heartbeat, man. And there's no doubt. And I like what it's doing today. I love when you're pushing a small swing, which you're doing, and the stock isn't moving. That's an indication that someone is, you know, an operator is basically buying that. And so if we take a look at my Bloomberg right now, you're going to see that, you know, there's 40,000 come in, 20,000, 13, 12, 10. That's not big money. It's only 28,000 or 10,000 a trade. But I like how it's set up, man. And percentage-wise, you know, what you have to worry about on these babies is that, okay, you know, all of a sudden they're out of business. I'm a commodity bull right now. If you're a commodity bull, the shippers are going to make money, man. You know, so just
some of the other shippers, they ran today.
If the commodity market runs again, shippers can go to the moon again. Which, you know, all these shipping companies, they only make money when commodities run, because then what ends up happening, folks, is that now this is a fundamental deal, but this is how it works. The price of commodities go up, and guess what? Immediately the shipping price goes up because they know the commodity companies have more money, and they have to get their product to the ports. And so it's very quick how this happens, man. Yeah. I like the trade, man.
All right, thanks, Tom. And I missed you last week. What happened to the website?
With the what?
Last Friday, your site was down. I couldn't get any.
Oh, you know what happened? We apologize about that, folks. What happened is that Verizon had sold all their lines to Frontier, and there's 3 different states that were down. Tampa Bay was down. All the business sites were down.
Oh, okay.
It was disgusting. Yeah.
I had withdrawal symptoms. I was like, I thought it was my computer.
Thank you so much. No, it was us, and I do apologize. And you know, it's a shame, folks. So we have 2 separate backups in the clouds with, like, you know, so many servers. We spend a fortune for another backup, and what we didn't have is some way to get out of the building, and which I did expect, but, you know, the bottom line is that's what happened. So,
all right, thanks.
Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. Let's go to David in Orlando. Hey, David, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, how you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Yourself?
I'm really well, thank you.
Cool.
Hey, I know I'm in NUGT right now. I was fortunate to get in early this week, and it's had a nice run.
Yeah.
And I know it's a daily investment vehicle, but how do you feel about these levered products for swing trading for anywhere from a few days to maybe a week or 2, especially with your perspective on gold for next week?
So let's take a look at it. He has the direction 300% bull position in the New York Stock Exchange ARCA index, folks. Okay, it's up 586 right now, $71.14. So there's 2 different. To me, there's 2 different questions here. All right. Okay. The larger question is, how do I like them when things are trending? And they're absolutely awesome. Okay. The second question is that I would sell this right now, and this is why. So watch what happens, folks. And you can. If you come over to our website at TFNN, please go under ETFs, and you're going to understand how these work, okay? They compound on the way up, and they get defensive on the way down. So this week, you know, David has this thing, and if he got it this week, he got it somewhere around $55, $60, whatever, and it's at 71, because you've had 5 days of a trend, right?
Yes.
Now, what happens is this. When you're at a high number like this, at 71, and this is why you want to read the white paper on these, gold and the equities can just pull back slightly, and this can be down $10 overnight.
Yes, I've seen it. Yep.
Okay, so take your money. You're going to be the gold right now, and the equities are on a beautiful run, and I suspect we're going to break another B point of an ABC structure on the way up, and you're going to have plenty of time to make a fortune inside the gold market, inside the silver market. What you don't want to do, if this was like a Wednesday coming into a Thursday, I'd say to you, yeah, you can hold it. Not over the weekend. It's not worth it, man. It's particularly not worth it when you just went from, I don't know what you got it at, but you
57 and a quarter.
Okay, so you're up 15 points, man. How many times have you been up, 28 or 30% in 4 days?
This is why I'm on the phone with you. I almost feel greedy even thinking about holding on to it, but it isn't greed, especially because the underlying has such a nice trend. But I get where you're going, and in about 10 minutes it'll be sold.
Yeah, and we're all greedy. I mean, that's the key is remember, this is what I'd love you to do, folks. This is how I invest all the time, and this is. You remember why you're investing. You're investing to take money to go have a good life with your family, with your kids, with yourself. Take the money. If you don't take the money, the market's going to take it. Cooking, brother.
Thank you, Tommy.
Stay
Take
right
care.
there, folks. We'll come right back.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
If you're looking to discover a new financial resource and diversify your financial portfolio, consider the new Market Safe Commodity Solution CD from Everbank. This 5-year U.S. dollar-denominated CD gives you exposure to 8 equally weighted commodities, including WTI crude oil, gold, silver, copper, nickel, soybeans, corn, and sugar, in one powerful CD. With annual pricing caps of 70% per component, you could earn up to 70% upside payment at maturity if the commodities increase in value across annual pricing dates. And should the opposite occur, your principal is 100% protected. Keep in mind, returns are based on CD performance. There is no annual percentage yield or periodic rate of interest on this indexed CD. Don't miss out. Take advantage of this financial resource designed to grow with the times. The April 14th funding deadline is quickly approaching, so hurry over to everbank.com/TFNN for the CD's term sheet and other important product details and disclosures. Once again, that's everbank.com/TFNN. This advertisement is sponsored content. Everbank is a member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge, heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. And folks, don't forget about the Tiger Dollar sale over the weekend. And if you would like to test drive the Gold Report, you can do that 30 days absolutely free. The way you do that, you go to TFNN, you go to newsletters, you go to investment newsletters. You can test drive the Gold Report 30 days absolutely free. If you'd like to test drive Market Insights, you can do that 2 weeks absolutely free. You'd go to trading newsletters. Now, if we go over to a few of these gold stocks, what you're going to see is this. This next run is here, folks. Okay, so check it out. You know, we just went through the NUGT, XAU, the HUI. They're breaking out there into highs. If we go to Newmont, okay, we don't own Newmont. The first run in gold, which was 2002 to 2006, and then you got croaked for 2007. The next run was 2007 to 2011. Newmont and Barrick Gold, they didn't have any juice. It's different this time, so check this out. This is pretty cool watching this, how this shakes out. So Newmont is trading at $29. It came off its low of $16 only January 20th, right? That being said, we put this on a weekly, and this is what you're going to have. On a weekly, right now, we're back, Newmont's back where it was in 2013, so 3 years. That's the first part. The second part's bigger, though. The second part is that this has been consolidating since November of 2013. And what is it doing? It's taking that whole consolidation out, and it's taking it out this week. You're up and over the $27.90 area. That's the first part. Now watch you bring this back. And what you're going to see is that you are into the area that it's going to be, nothing's ever easy. But to get up to the $32 to $40 area is not going to be a lot of heavy lifting. The reason being is that you have the volume, you have the price. Put this on a monthly for a second, and you're going to see how the acceleration is dramatic, folks, okay? When we came off the lows, well, when you did the monthly one, the month of February, monster volume. You're talking about 276 million shares. That was coming into 115 million. That was coming into 231 million. Now, the correlation, okay, what you're always looking for is this. If you're going into a supply line, if all of us were in a room together, what would have to happen? Well, there would have to be more folks that were buying than that were in the room that was selling, right? Well, look, watch. With Newmont, you're coming in with 276 million versus a downdraft of 231. That's a sweet situation. That's saying next stop for Newmont is up at $42, and you're at 29 right now. You go to Barrick, ABX. You take a look at Barrick. Now, by the way, you get Barrick and Newmont, who were the dogs on the first run. They are the largest gold companies in the world, and the reason they were the dogs on the first run, meaning and it's 14 years ago, is that they had hedged their production to the hilt, okay? They had pre-sold the gold, huge mistake, cost them a fortune. That being said, guess what? They're still the largest gold miners in the world, and this time they're not hedged. So watch how this thing shakes out, because this is pretty wild. We take a look at the weeklies, and we go to Barrick, what you're going to see now is this. Barrick comes off a bottom of $6.14. It's trading at $15 right now. Also, monster volume. You're talking about on a weekly basis, you're talking about 139 million shares, and you're coming into 93 million shares on a downdraft. That's on the weekly. You go to the monthly. We take a 5-year monthly and you put a monthly up, and what you're going to see is that January, we did 484 million. February, you did 520 million. And March, you did 487 million. That's going into 548 million. 3 months in a row, monster volume. What does that say? Right now, you're at $15. First off, it has to get into the $17 area. Once you're into the $17 area, 29 is game. So those are two gold miners. Go to Pan American Silver, PAAS. What do we have with Pan American Silver? Dailies are blowing away volume, price. We put this on a weekly, and what you're going to see is this. This hit a low in January of $5.38. It's trading at $11.98. Going into a downdraft that had 10 million shares in the weekly, and we were doing 15 million shares and 17 million shares. On the monthly, we bring up a 5-year monthly, and I mean, you talk about sticking out like a sore thumb. February, on a monthly, you do 68 million. March, we do 62 million. Well, we're going into 52 million. That's the first part. The second part's better, though, even better. And what it is this. This has a high volume high, folks, of $22. And the low of that high, just goes back to September of 2012. And the low of that high is 17. So correlation-wise, you're going to run to 17, and your probability is that 22 is game. Why? Because that is a high volume high. Now, let's bring it back even further. We take this and we bring it back 15 years. And when you bring it back 15 years, what you're going to see is this. What we did is that we already got inside the 2008 lows. So once you're inside the 2008 lows, what does that mean? Well, it means you're in the higher trading range. And the higher trading range goes from $9 up to 41. Bottom line, you know, these are really sweet setups. That's the silver market. Now, what's so cool about Pan American Silver is this. Now, here, let's bring this up so you can. So that's technically, fundamentally, watch this shakeout. How this shakes out. Fundamentally, Pan American Silver, okay, takes in $670 million, okay? Out of that, bottom line is that you have, let's see, 10%, 22, 400. Yeah, okay. So what happens with silver miners is this. When you get silver, inside all silver mines, you get lead, you get copper, you get zinc. So out of the 670 million, 400 million is silver. 135 million is lead, 83 million is copper, and 54 million zinc. That is saying that silver wants higher price. Now let's go over to the silver market, because silver, folks, has been the dog, okay? Each and every time silver comes up to the $16 area, there are sellers in silver that they just lay into that contract in a huge way. We're at $15.36. I expect, number one, you're going to see it run up to the $16. The real key is that how many times are we going to run up to that area and the sellers in the supply line will be gone? Well, we'll find out. That's the essence. What the silver equities are telling me is that silver is going to go higher. And then if we go look at Great Panther, now we do own Great Panther. I own a lot of Great Panther, and this is why. So check this out. So Great Panther today, it's up 5 cents. It's a buck stock, $1.01. This is an equity. You've heard Bob Archer many times, on the air. So it has price, it has volume. They have no debt. They take in, it's small money, but they take in $74 million a year. And you stay right there, because when we bisect and dissect the stock, you're going to see what the larger play is in Great Panther. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We'll come right back. Dow down 4, NASDAQ down 9, S&Ps are flat. We're going to be right back.
John Logan has just announced that he is hosting a workshop Wednesday, April 20th for all TAS Profile Scanner Plus subscribers, opportunities in the current market, and strategies to profit. In this hour-long workshop, John Logan will use the TAS Profile Scanner Plus to give you a current breakdown of the sectors in the market and the opportunities that are present, as well as providing subscribers with the best strategies to trade with to profit when using this powerful piece of market scanning software. Right now, you can sign up for the TAS Profile Scanner Plus at the front page of TFNN.com. The TAS Profile Scanner Plus is such an amazing piece of software that we're even offering a no-questions-asked money-back guarantee for all new paying subscribers. Don't delay, as John Logan's subscriber event is coming up soon. Sign up now for the TAS Profile Scanner Plus and be up and running within minutes using this powerful piece of market scanning software. With a 30-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Sign up today. Tiger Real Estate Opportunity Fund is currently offering 4-year first mortgages on many of the fully renovated properties that it has purchased. The first mortgages are third-party appraised with a maximum loan-to-value ratio of 70%, providing a secured investment that pays a fixed return of 5% annually, which works out to a monthly income of more than $416 per $100,000 investment with your principal intact and secured. These 4-year first mortgages are perfect for anyone looking for a secured investment that provides monthly income much like a CD. For more information, email tigerfund@tfnn.com or click on the Tiger Real Estate Opportunity Fund banner along the right side of the tfnn.com homepage, or call our office directly at 877-518-9190. There's a limited supply, so act now. The Path of Least Resistance is David White's daily trading newsletter, and if you're looking for active trading ideas, then now's a perfect time for a 30-day free trial to this powerful daily trading advisory service. David uses his years of trading experience to offer his subscribers his trading ideas each morning in his Path of Least Resistance newsletter. Using a combination of equity trades along with options, David keeps his subscribers up to date with all pertinent market information with intraday afternoon updates when warranted. Don't miss out on this great chance to get a 30-day free trial to David's daily newsletter, The Path of Least Resistance, with no obligation to pay anything. David has been delivering solid recommendations for his subscribers recently, and if you'd like to see the type of newsletter he delivers every morning, then visit the front page of TFNN and you'll find the Path of Least Resistance under Trading Newsletters. For all the details and to start your 30-day free trial today, log on to TFNN.com now.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. Okay, so let's go over to Great Panther. So Great Panther, folks, is a silver stock. All silver, by the way. And, well, it's not all silver. Let's see. So that's trading at $1.01 right now. We'll break this down fundamentally for you for a second. Let me see. Yeah, no, it is. Well, now, there's base metal inside that. The base metal would be basically the breakdown, same with Pan American Silver, because that's kind of how silver mines work. So we're at, they take in $74 million a year. No debt, however. Okay, do business in Mexico. So you have price, you have volume. This is an equity that just went from 41 cents to $1, right? That being said, now watch how this shakes out. We put this on, excuse me, folks, sorry about that. We put that on a 3-year weekly chart, and what you're going to see is that, bottom line, you made a low at 2.8 million on a weekly. You're pushing 4, 5, 6 million on the way up, and you're going into 4 million. Now watch on the monthly. We put this on a monthly, so you're going higher with volume. On the monthly, what you're going to see is that we did 21 million shares in March. You're going into 16 million. So your swing point, first off, your swing point is $1.49. So we're at $1. Bottom line, it wants to hit 149. That's a good scene, right? That's not the number though on Great Panther. And there's a couple equities, and I'm going to give you 2 of them right now that are like this in the metal market. And what's so cool about it is this, is that even when metals were getting killed, depending on how long you've been listening to the program, my understanding of markets is that markets don't end with high volume swing points. Now watch this. This is sick. So when we bring Great Panther up, what do you have? Well, you have an equity that started off in 2008 at 16 cents. So imagine, you're still taking money in, but the crash of 2006 to 8 crashed everything. You had 16 cents. It went from 16 cents, folks, and it took 2 years, 3 years, let's see, 3 years, and it goes up to $5. And guess what, at $5? It has a high volume high at $5. So the low of the high volume high is $3.55. So that's the trade. If you have the gold report, you know that. That's the longer term trade in this deal. It's like, okay, man, it's not over. And what are you looking for? Well, first thing we're looking for is that as you get up to the swing point of $1.49, you're going to be looking for wide price spread, accelerated volume. You take that out. Your next swing point is $2.48. Your next swing point is $4. That's how it's set up. Now, let's go over to NGD. We happen to own this one also. This is New Gold. New Gold also, now this is just a pure gold play, okay? This company here takes in $600 million, okay, all gold. This company here went from a price point of $1.76. Right now we're trading at $4.10. Has the price spread out here today, has all of the above. Today we're doing 5.5 million. You go into a swing point on a daily basis of 6.4 million. That's on the daily. We bring this and we put this on a weekly. What you're going to see is that also sticking out like a sore thumb, comes off the bottom, has the price spread, has the volume, has all of the above. On the weekly basis, you're doing 29 million, 30 million, and you're going into 43 million and 33 million. So needs a little more volume, but the volume is behind the move. We take this on a monthly basis, and what you're going to see on a monthly basis, we went up on 103 million, 102 million, and you go into 98 million. Each one of these, and the swing point on this, where this is going after, is $6.70. Now check this out, because this is a sick one too. So that was just a 5-year. When you bring this back, guess what? This also has a high volume high. The high volume high on this, the low of the high, is $9.33. The high is $13.79. Bottom line, I've been doing this a long time, and markets don't end when you have equities that have had a high volume high. They came off the high with volume, which we know how that works. You come off the high with volume, monster retracements, in this case, crashes more than anything. Bottom line, to me, those markets not only want higher highs, it's going to go after those highs. We go take a look at here, and I'll give you watch this one, because this gets really interesting. Franco-Nevada is trading at $65. So Franco-Nevada is a royalty company, you know, and inside the royalty company, they make from gold $400 million a year. They make from oil and natural gas $28 million and nickel $10 million. So basically, it's a gold royalty company. Well, Franco-Nevada, folks, okay, has already taken out its highs. You know, Franco-Nevada, if we look at this on a 3-year basis, what you're going to see is that it blew away its high, and it did that in February. We take a look at this, and we put this on a monthly basis. What you're going to see, it not only blew away its high, it blew away its high with monster volume. So check this out. This is an ABC up on a long-term basis. Your A point on this is $9, which was the low of 2008. Your B point is 61, so you're talking about a $53 A to B. Your C point is 31, and so we're talking about an $82 price projection on a long-term basis. And you talk about taking, if you have my book, The Art of Time in the Trade, when you take a B point out, you take it out with volume, your probability goes higher that you're going to get the price projection. In this case, folks, you talk about volume. So check it out. You did 36 million shares versus 6 million, and then you followed through last month with an additional 28 million. It's a monster ABC up. That's at all-time highs, by the way. Now, what do we glue it together with? You glue it together with the dollar, folks. We come over and we take a look at the dollar. This is what you have. The dollar is at $94.22. The dollar has continued to break lows with volume, okay? So, what does that say? That says, number one, you have monster sellers inside the dollar. I'm going to give you the technical setup, and I'll give you the fundamental. So the technical setup is that you're breaking lows, you get an ABC structure down, and you have it with volume. What you also have is this. August 24th, that was the downdraft inside our U.S. markets. You have a high volume swing low at $92.52. So your ABC structure right now, if we stay close in on the dollar, is $92.30. Your high volume swing low in the dollar is $92.50. That brings the probability higher that the dollar is going to go down there. And what happens if the dollar goes lower? Well, not only just the metals, all commodities go higher because they're priced in U.S. dollars. Now, that being said, this dollar has been in this consolidation since January of 2015. Well, what happens if we break it? Well, guess what? If the dollar breaks it, the dollar's going to be at 88 in a heartbeat. If the dollar's at 88 in a heartbeat, guess what? You're going to have oil at $45. You're going to have gold probably at $14.30. You're going to have the gold equities higher. You're going to have the silver equities higher. That's how she's shaking out. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow's up 14. Nasdaq's down 3. S&Ps are up 250. We're going to be right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by TFNN. Test drive all the newsletters for free at TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. And if we do go just over and take a look at commodities today, you'll get a glimpse of, what we're talking about here. So crude oil up 5.9%. Gasoline up 5.5%. Heating oil, 5.7. That would make sense because the market is up, the crude oil itself is up. Sugar's up 1.8%. Cotton's up 1.6%. Silver's up 1.4%. Cattle's up 1.4%. Beans, soybeans, that is up 1.3%. You get lean hogs up 1%. Cocoa's up 0.7. You get cocoa up 0.4. Wheat's up 0.4. Gold's up 0.3. Copper's up 0.2. And corn's up 0.2. The 4 commodities that are down out of the most traded commodities out here in the world, you have orange juice down 3.6%, nickel's down 2.3%, natural gas down 1.1%, and aluminum's down 0.7%. What does that have to do with? That has to do with the good old U.S. dollar, folks, okay? Commodities are priced in dollars. The commodity market has got killed for years, 3 or 4 years. Bottom line, just the opposite is happening out here. So it's going to be wild watching this whole thing come out. And one of the tigers is saying in the den, what inflation? That's right. If we buy food, inflation is into the market and it's in an extraordinary way. The bottom line, what I see each and every day, I remember years ago, before I was I guess I was in the market, but just getting in the market, you can learn more walking down the street, particularly if you're in the city, by looking at 7-Elevens, by looking at how many help signs are out there, by buying, right we do, whether we're buying food, folks, whether you're shelter and gasoline, okay? And then you bring in education into it. The numbers that come across inflation-wise versus what is happening out here right now, phenomenal. I feel for families trying to feed children, because the bottom line is that I like cooking. Yeah, I like going into the supermarket, and each and every time you come out of the supermarket, I'm saying to myself, oh my God, you know, you cannot get out of the supermarket without paying hundreds of dollars. It just doesn't happen. If you go to the meat counter, you forget it. You're going to pay hundreds of dollars just for the meat. The only cheap food out here is the food that gives you diabetes. That's the bottom line, which is sad but true, okay? So stay away from that crap. But bottom line is that inflation is out here. The Fed is not going to go up on rates because rates are so low across the world. They're going to let the inflation genie out of the bottle. They're saying that the bottom line is that they're going to let this thing go a little bit longer. My take is that they already know the inflation genie is actually out of the bottle, okay? It seems to me that the stuff that we really need has been out of the bottle for 2 or 3 years now, okay? That's what it really comes down to. You know, things have got a lot more expensive. You know, we still, I mean, if you're going to buy clothes, yeah, you know, everything's from China. I mean, how many pairs of shirts and pants can you wear, though, right? How many pairs of sneakers can you wear, okay? The bottom line is that the stuff that we need each and every day is out there. So you make your own choice, but I would pay attention to it. And what is that all about? That's all about that the further the dollar goes down, the faster that the rents will go up. And what we will get is that this inflation is going to come into the wages. It has to come into the wages because what will end up happening is that people can't afford to eat. If people can't afford to eat, guess what? That'll be a huge social problem. Okay, so it's going to come in to the wages. And guess what? The companies have made plenty of bread. When people say that the country as a whole hasn't expanded, well, guess what? The amount of profits that have been made by U.S. companies, okay, it did peak 13 months ago, but it's never been so big, okay? So if you hear out there that companies aren't doing good, that's a bunch of crap, folks. That's the bottom line. Always remember, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. And whatever you want in life, folks, visualize it like a nice big motion picture. Step into it, take ownership of it, and fly with it. Thanks for being here, folks. Have a great weekend. Have a safe weekend. Look forward to speaking it right back here, Monday morning, 10 o'clock. Don't forget about the Tiger Dollar sale. Check it out, the front page of TFNN. Wow! Go get them, folks.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.